How's it going, guys? Welcome to Our Heads. We got this new guy. His name is Kyle, and he's got something to say. And I'm here for it, Kyle. What do you got?
I do. Thank you, Paulo. Thank you, Double O. Thank you, Keith. So, I've been watching a lot of anime lately, and I noticed a trend. It's called Isekai anime. When someone goes from one world to another because they unexpectedly get hit by Truck-kun or some other crazy way. And I'm thinking, what is the appeal behind Isekai anime? Is it escapism that appeals to them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Exactly
agree.
that.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, sometimes when I'm working, I'm thinking, man, how great would it be for me to just go to a medieval world with fantasy superpowers? Because,
Oh, okay.
I gotta be great. I can't be a regular guy. I'm a regular guy in
Because then
real
you would
life.
die.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
From a regular guy ailments. So I'm thinking, what if there was a way for people to go from one world to another, but just think of it as a very, very realistic VR reality where your
Oh, boy.
chances would be
So then-
increased.
Sword art.
Sword Art Online is exactly what I was in my head, or Dot Hack.
Yeah, except once you put on the VR, you're not coming back. You're in
Oh,
that
so you
world
stay there forever?
You do.
Oh, my
You
goodness.
live a normal
So
life.
you're just transporting your conscious.
Everything.
Consciousness.
Everything. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Well, thing is, from one conscience to another world. How would you guys, or would you guys, do such a thing?
Oh, boy.
I,
Excluding my family
So,
relationship.
Put some
Someone depends on me.
rules in place.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had, let's say you had your mom, your dad, brother, and sister. No significant others.
Okay, so you're on your own practically.
It's just
right?
single.
Yeah.
You're single. You're on your own.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've thought about it, and I think it would be cool to an extent. It depends on the type of world. I mean, if we're talking about like jobless reincarnation or eminence in the shadow, that I probably wouldn't mind that all that much. If we're talking about like Isekai Oji-san, if like his experience, if you're familiar with that.
Yeah. I love that
Isekai
show.
uncle.
Love it.
Yeah.
Hey, he became super duper strong.
Except for his mindset, I guess he was that would have been awesome. Like he was like horrendously strong. It was just he was dense, but
Nobody liked
that
him, right?
that either.
Nobody liked him there, though.
So
No,
let's put
he looked like an orc. Yeah.
before we make any more decisions, let's put rules on the board. 1, we all pretend that we're all single. 2, in the isekai world that we drop into, we're the main character. That has to be the case, right?
Yeah.
Right,
That,
Kyle?
we can throw all
Right.
that into it. Yeah.
3, the isekai world that we drop in is our dream world somehow.
Yes. Yeah.
No zero.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like
And no shield
Unless you
hero.
want to be. Unless you want to
So no shield hero, no ReZero.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
It just it'll be like that one time I got reincarnated as a slime type of deal, Anyways,
I would-
so that's the ground
yeah.
rules. Now we know what we're giving ourselves. Would you abandon your current life as is and move on to a different world?
A dream world? Yes.
It seems like it, yeah.
Let's
Like a
add in
harem
one more
anime?
thing. Let's add in one more thing here, guys, because it like in all these. I mean, a lot of them turn out to be that way, but
All of them.
are we retaining our memories here too? Like, are we like being reborn or being like
Yeah,
being
that would
placed
be
in this
the whole
world?
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would still
You're retaining your memories.
knowledge from birth to however old you were when you decided, yes, take me to the new world.
I just remember that commercial. Well, it's a meme where they're playing Call of Duty VR, And he's like, "Oh, there's a gun." He grabs the gun. Oh, and then someone tries to stab him, and he grabs the knife. And he's like, "Ugh, ugh, ugh."
Oh, and he's got the headset on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
anyways, that I don't know why my mind went that way, but
I
Go
think I would do it. I think I would be cool to enjoy like that type of world. And yeah, I think to go.
there's
to
no
what
going
you-
back though. Just so you know, there's no
okay.
going back. Once
Uh-huh.
you download your consciousness, your body just dies, just goes limp.
Or to be less more. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, we'll throw that in too. You just so the physical you just disappears.
Okay, so I mean, I guess I'd have a second guess. That would be hard because I do enjoy there's a lot of things I would like to do in this world and still plan on doing. There's not a real thing that at my point where I like feel like I need to escape to another world. I think it would be enjoyable to like go through it, but I guess in that thing, it's like I kind of like where I am, like trying to work towards as well. It's like that struggle to get there and what I'm trying to achieve. But and I think for me, like I love technology. I love all this stuff, and I feel like if I did go, I would be okay with leaving all this behind.
What if it was
It's
a
not all-
techno medieval world, like He-Man and the Masters of the Universe?
He's the He-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're He-Man.
You are Prince Keith
Keith
Adam.
Yeah, Keith Adam. So you got your techno stuff and your swords and sandals.
It's a
These are
weird combination.
velociraptors.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what He-Man was, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think I would. I think I would
Again,
do it.
it's a fantasy world, right? It's whatever your fantasies can accommodate, and it's like your dream world.
Okay, so I think I would. I think I would do it.
I would say most people would.
I would say no.
You would say
because
no.
there's no air conditioning.
True.
Yeah, but it's your dream world, so it could be 70 degrees all year round.
Well, if I got to set the parameters,
Yeah.
I think that then you lose the enjoyment of. You get to set everything, then like where's the fun in that? Like there's no.
Well, the moment you fall, so you set the parameters before you transfer your consciousness, right? But then when you fall into that world, your god powers just disappear, and you're now part of that world, right? You don't get to make the rules anymore.
Then you could get killed because you would be a regular person, right?
You could still suffer maybe the same physical injuries, or you could have a longer lifespan, but not.
Yeah, no thanks. Any
Are
place
you
where
throwing monsters into this as well, or are you throwing like some sort of
dragons and goblins and ghouls and
let's make it interesting.
No thanks.
Demon lords and kings and.
But you're the main character, though. You're the
sometimes main characters die. So
oh, okay.
Yeah, no thanks. If there's any place with demons and dragons and people stabbing each other with swords, no thanks.
That's called Chicago.
I want none of that. Yeah, I want none of that. No.
And look at a comic, a Kylle, or that kind of. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that. That threw me. I'm probably old enough to spoil it, but I'm not going to spoil it. But that one kind of led you to believe different things. Kind of flipped you on its head at the end.
Well, I'll say that I'll live this reality, the one that we have currently, and if the technology still exists on my deathbed, that was when I'll accommodate the.
So you can live two lives,
right? Eat your cake and eat it too. So here's what I would say. I would say yes, of course, but here's the thing. The world I go to would be very much like this one. Modern conveniences. You can throw in a little bit of a fantasy here and there. Why not? You're my coworker.
So wait a minute. You would have air conditioners, cars, internet, and dragons?
Flying dragons. You see, the thing about is that Isekai, there's a lot that focuses on the medieval aspect, focuses on the, more I guess, ancient Japan aspect, but there's always that one or two per season that it's basically real world to what we know, where the orc, your coworker is an orc or an elf, your boss is a
Okay.
5, level
Like
mage.
that movie Bright on Netflix. That
So I actually, kind of like that. I actually, I did see that movie while I used to work as a security officer. So that actually,
okay. Well, if it's like that, then yeah, I would take that.
yeah, that's a world if you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
But Paulo, real quick, I think I'm gonna go a little more as why. No, wait, Paulo, you said you did want to go.
No,
Well,
I said I would go if the technology exists at the end of my life in this reality.
there.
That's just my preference.
You left them speechless.
Yeah, you did.
I think this, just like Keith said, I think this world has many things to offer. I have not experienced the full extent of this world or this reality, right? So I do want to see what that is. And it's going to take my entire lifetime to even get there.
Right. He hasn't even been to Fiji yet.
Never been to Fiji.
Or Maui.
Never...
So
Maui's nice.
Jeez. Yeah, man.
Hey,
you got to do that first.
Speaking of which, since we're talking about like new places and weird world bending, I do plan on satisfying my wanderlust here in the coming few months, going to tropical islands here shortly. So I really look forward to that.
Cool.
But it seems like everyone wants to transport themselves.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do? Given the option, would you leave this realm, go to a different one, or be like me? You can go check out what the world has to offer. Tell us in the comments below, and we'll see you guys on our next drop.
Later.